Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you new stamping heads from Fab Ur Nails, and I already kind of tried to prep my area here so I can go ahead and stamp for you. So please excuse the kind of disorganization I got going on, but here is the XL pink, and it is gorgeous pink with a shimmer. This particular one has more like pinks and red shimmers. Hopefully you could see that. Okay, and then the jumbo version of it, it's right here. Also, this one's got more of a silver shimmer. Okay, and then I will go ahead and press down on these so you can see the softness. Okay, so here is the jumbo pink. Let me just, whenever I watch a video on someone's like squishing stampers, I usually try to like replay it over and over because I don't think they do it enough. So I'm just going to do this a few times for you so you can see. So okay, that way you can kind of get a good understanding on the level of squishiness. Okay, so that is the jumbo. Here is the XL. Okay, the XL feels a tiny bit softer, not a big significant difference, but it is softer and it is a bit sticky. Okay, so there is the pink, and then we also have the blue, which I started calling blueberry, but I mean these are still brand new, so she is still working on names. I'm just kind of trying to improvise. So here's the blue, and I said this in a previous video, I really like the blue a lot. It doesn't have as much as a shimmer to it. It does have like a little bit of a glazed look. But I really like it. I think it's just because of the color. It's so rich and vibrant, pigmented. Okay, this is a little sticky. And then here is the XL blue. I'm sorry, yes, the XL blue. A little bit, almost seems like a little bit lighter in color compared to the big one, but that's just an observation. Okay. And then I'm going to do the sea green next. So let's start off with the jumbo again. This one also has like a muted type of a shimmer. I'll show you the next one. It's gonna be a opaque stamper, and that one seems like it's got thicker shimmer. Maybe it's more noticeable because it's a lighter color. Okay, very nice. Not too soft and not too firm. It's like like softer than, I don't know. I don't want to say squishy firm because that tends to scare a lot of people off, but this is great. Personally, I like stampers that don't have too much give because, like I said many times before, I'm a very heavy-handed person, and whenever I stamp and something's like way too soft, it distorts or stretches the image, so I need something with stability. Here's the XL green. Okay, and I'm sorry, I said I was going to show you guys this one next, but this is gorgeous. And hopefully you can see. Let me try to kind of get move the light a little bit closer to the camera. So this one's got a purple like glitter shimmer to it. It's really nice. In case you guys are wondering, it's just for aesthetic purposes, so it's not going to come off when you're stamping or anything like that. It's like, I don't want to say baked, but when they make these, it's like in there. So you don't have to worry about, having any glitter coming off, but this is really nice. I think this is almost like the softest. Okay, and then the XL opaque, and this one, as opposed to the jumbo, it's got more greens and orange tones, shimmer to it. Okay, and the last one is going to be the caramel or sun-kissed, and this one is the jumbo. So like I said, it seems like maybe the green, the blue, and the sun-kissed have a little bit more subtle shimmer as opposed to the opaque and the pink. They seem to pop a little bit more. This is really nice as well. I like the caramel or the sun-kissed a lot. I like the blue, because I think on those you can definitely go either way with the darker light stamping polish. And here is the original, or the XL, I'm sorry. So this is really nice. Very squishy. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and do this again for you guys so you can see. Okay, and then of course the Fab Ur Nails stamper holder, which is the gold cap holder. Okay, and I spoke to Fab Ur Nails today, and I started asking about the holders. So I'm waiting to hear back specifically, but for the most part, these are the holders that they offer in store. It is a matte black, like almost like a little shot glass type holder. I'm just kind of afraid of using these. This is just personal preference. Like I said, I sound like a broken record, but I'm like very heavy-handed, and sometimes I'm impatient, and I'll like stick stampers into like the holders, and I'm just, you have to be very cautious sometimes because of the edges. So what you can use is like sometimes I prefer to use this Bundle Monster plastic cap holder, because I'm not too worried about it kind of getting onto the edges. But I will discuss this with her, and just check out the comments. I will post any updates, or stay tuned for more videos, and I will ask her about the holders. But yeah, for the most part, it'll come with this holder, and like I said, you can put it in there, it'll fit nicely. But since I'm going to be switching stamper heads for the video often, I'm just going to play it safe and go with the plastic holder. But there you go, you can see it's really nice. It gives it a really nice like a dome shape. But like I said, I'm going to use this one just in case you guys are wondering what I'm using. And then of course for the XL heads, I'm just going to use her signature holder. So let's go ahead and start in the order in which I demoed. So let me just put these back where they belong. Now the good thing is, I know that she will be offering this stacked XL holder for jumbo holder for sale, and you can see that you can put the jumbo heads in there, and then you can just stack them and then add the other color, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's really nice to have. Just go ahead and just put these back. Okay, so for stamping, I'm going to be using Mundo de Uñas Black or Negro. You'll also see me using a couple of the products, which I will grab for you. So the first product I'm going to be using is the ASP Cotton Claw Holder. A lot of people ask me about this. You can purchase it at Sally Beauty Supply. It's just a little prong holder. If you don't have a Sally in your country or your area, just go on eBay and search for a jewel pickup tool. This particular one is a 4-prong, so I know they come in 3, 4, and 5-prong, just in case you guys are wondering. Also I believe I'm going to be using pure acetone. And then the plates that I'm going to be using are going to be Moyu London Fashionista Collection 11. And I will be using Marian Nails plate number 63. Okay. So I'm going to first stamp down on paper and whatever I got going on here, and then I will switch over to my hands. So let's go ahead and get started. Just make sure you have a stamping polish that's mixed very well. Let it kind of hang out a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the pink. I'm going to go ahead and just insert it into my holder, and again, look how impatient I am that I just kind of jam it in there. There we go. So it's good to go. I have not done anything. I have not primed, washed, or like I said, done anything. This is first thing I'm doing to it is just going to clean it off with a lint roller just to see how it picks up. And then we'll prep the XL. And sorry guys, I know this is probably going to get frustrating watching me do this to all the stamper heads, but just in case you guys want to see these in action, or feel free to fast forward, I will show them in the order that I first demoed them in the beginning of the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. I'm going to grab my Fashionista plate. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in. So grabbing my stamping polish here, and let's see how it picks up. Like I said, I haven't done anything to it. Oh, look at that. Wow. That came out really nice, and I actually didn't do a very good job at scraping. I can just get the camera to focus a bit. There you go. That came out really good. That's not bad at all. Sorry guys, I know I'm supposed to stamp it down on paper, but sometimes I think it's just easier to show it to you on the stamper. Just because I have a weird camera angle going on, but that is really nice. And let's go ahead and do that same exact image with the extra large head. I always, just personal preference, I always clean off the plate before I reuse it. Okay, and let's go ahead, put this together. Okay, not bad at all. Wow. Let's see, any critiques for this one? No critiques. I mean, I kind of, I'm looking for an error, especially, this is why I chose this particular section because it's got thick lines, thin lines. But no, as you can see, there are no bald spots. Just pay attention to the way I'm picking up. I personally like to roll down to pick up. It's just something that I like to do. In case you guys wonder why, it's just maybe the physics of it, because the stamper itself, let me just turn it at an angle. It's a little bit of a round. I know some people like smushing it down. I personally don't like doing that, but I will try that for you. So let's go ahead and just set these aside. Just want to be really careful when you pull them out. Okay. Not that they're very fragile or anything, I just don't want to kind of pull something out in a hurry and then, make a mistake or something. So let's go ahead and go to the sea green. I'm just kind of, I'm really excited that I didn't have to wash or do anything to these. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and clean it off on a lint roller, just to be fair, because I unpacked these yesterday and I did my teaser video, which I can link in the comments section below. And I was just kind of pushing on these and just kind of pressing on them. So sometimes, since I have 4 dogs, I tend to get dog hair on a lot of things, and sorry if that grosses you guys out. Okay, so here is the sea green, but did you see how I inserted the stamper? Just want to be really careful in inserting it. Okay, just going to clean it off on the lint roller, and let's go ahead and try a different area. I've never been a clean stamper. I've always been a messy stamper. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this. Wow, and I wanted, let me show you this because I didn't scrape properly. You can see right here, I didn't get a clean scrape at all, but thankfully, the stamper picked up that little circle area with no problem. I'm trying to scrutinize the stamper to see if I had any bald spots. I don't seem to have any, so not bad at all. Go ahead and just remove this, get it ready for the next one, and come back to the XL. Again, just kind of try to get the same image to pick up. Okay, wow, I don't know if it's just the angle where I scraped or picked up, but this one came out really nice. Okay, and then you can as well see the actual plate. Since I got a corner, I got some flooding, but no problem. The stamper was able to pick up all the details of that image, so I'm just going to go ahead and set them aside. Okay, let's go ahead and try to work a little quicker. Next is going to be the blue, or how I named it, blueberry. Okay, just want to go ahead and you can just see how I'm inserting the stamper head. I'm just kind of holding it down with my middle finger for stability and pressure, and then the thumb is doing all the work. See that? And then just kind of want to look at it just to make sure it's in there pretty well. Clean it off with the lint roller. So a lot of people use acetone to clean their stamper heads, and personally, I don't recommend it. I've mentioned this in the past. Reason being is, acetone is such a harsh chemical. You don't want to kind of make it a habit of using, maybe once in a while, if, that's the first thing you grab, then it's fine. But I personally would not make it a habit of using it. You can use the lint roller, you can use tape, worst case scenario, alcohol, or nail polish remover. And here is the blue. I should have stamped this in a lighter color, I'm sorry. Here you go. Let's go ahead and do the same one. And I know this might get frustrating for you guys, but you know what? It's better to always clean off the plate and start fresh, because if you make a mistake, you know, again, you wasted that stamping polish that, you know, it's worth the effort of cleaning it off in the first place. Here's this one. Okay. And 2 more to go, guys. So let's go ahead and go with this opaque rainbow. So I call this rainbow pearl. Okay, I just kind of go ahead, and this one, I don't know. Sometimes I just think it's just the color, and like I said before, it's like a play on the eye. But for whatever reason, I think this one might be a little, just a tad bit softer. But I mean, I did the squish test, and you know, if I should like blindfold myself and do it on camera. Okay, there we go. So there it is. So like I said, it's not gonna go totally in. It's gonna kind of flare out or dome out. But that's okay, because we don't want to get it all the way in. We just kind of want to let it sit there like that. A little mushroom. So you can see that I got really, this one's a long nail, I don't know why, but it's really square and long. And if I press down, it will get all those corners. So I just try not to start like making it a habit of like stabbing the stamper, because just like with any other stamper, it may dent in, and I believe it won't affect the image pickup, but I mean, you don't want to have that dent in your stamper. So kind of try not to make it a habit of just kind of like smushing your nail or stabbing your nail in there. Just be very careful. If you do decide to smush, just watch the angle that you're going for. Okay, and here is the jumbo. Go ahead and clean it off. And like I said, maybe it's just because this stamper is the lightest in color. I can see that I need to input it the right way. Okay, so on this one, I did kind of get a little bit of a dent, but you can easily massage that. And I would start with the edge in, and then it will start kind of smoothing out. So like I said, be careful. Don't make it a habit of stabbing it with your nail. I'm switching over to the Miriam plate number 63. Okay, and let's go for this image right here. Oopsie. Sorry guys. Let me redo that again. That was no good. Okay. Yeah, I might have to switch over to the Moya London plate, because this is just a small image that I'm trying to get. Let's switch back over. Sorry guys. Okay, let's go for the bottom. So this is a great thing about the jumbo stamper heads. You can grab a landscape plate like this and grab a whole bunch of the image. Okay, so here it is, and okay, so I did have a small bald spot right there, but other than that, everything else looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of clean it off and try again. But look, that's not bad at all, right? Okay. Let's try doing that. But yeah, I really need to put this in the right way. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Oops, just making a huge mess again. So yeah, while I'm doing this, just want to give you a little bit of info. Fab Ur Nails is based out of the Philippines, but don't worry, orders usually arrive within maybe a week to 2. I mean, I just want to say that just to kind of give it a little bit of a more true time frame. This image is like not picking up. There we go. Okay, so here we go. So I was able to go ahead and get that spot filled in. The orders are usually sent registered mail, which means that you have to sign for it, which is a good thing, because at the same time you can be assured that it won't just be left out on your doorstep for anyone to see or grab. The owner is named Joanne. She is an avid stamper. She loves nail art as well. She actually I know this is like, I hope this is not like proprietary information or anything that I'm about to share with you guys, but I just wanted to let you guys know the process. She has her she has her products made, then she tests them before she actually releases them out to the public. So you don't have to worry about, you know, receiving any problematic or any experiments from her. You know, a lot of companies, I'm not going to say which ones, but they like to just have someone manufacture, their company manufacture them, make them, and just ship them out straight to the consumer without even testing them or having someone try them out. And so you don't have to worry about that with Fab Ur Nails. Okay. And her customer service is awesome. I encourage you, if you're going to be a new customer, and I know it's scary buying from overseas because, I mean, you know, you've heard about some horror stories, but please go on to Facebook, go on to Instagram, you know, go on to YouTube. You'll see that not one person has anything negative to say about their feedback or with the seller, which is amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back here and use the same image that I did. Alrighty. And I know I may be out of frame, guys, sorry, but I'll show you the good part right now. Oh, look at this. Oh, guys, I might have a new favorite color. Okay, and let's come back to the XL. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video. I know, like, you know, they all pretty much, in a nutshell, they pick up great. They don't need any priming, anything, but I just wanted to film this because I know as a consumer, sometimes when I have my eye on something, I'm like, I want to see it in action. I want to see this particular color while it's working. So I hope this is of some sort of help to you guys. Okay, so let me just go ahead and put them here so you can see. And I will put them up to the camera again. So here is the pink. Very nice. Picked up very well. Here is the green. Here is the blue. Here is the rainbow white, or I'm sorry, rainbow, opaque rainbow. And here is the sun-kissed or the glazed. Okay. Again, this is called the Glazed collection from Fab Ur Nails. In case they are not currently available, because I know stocks are selling out quickly, I would encourage you to check back next week. Along with her other products, she's got awesome cleanup brush, Kolinsky brush, nail art brushes, stamping plates, scrapers, so the list goes on and on. You can't go wrong. So yeah, I hope you guys really like this video, and also keep an eye out for this case stamper head holder, this jumbo holder. This is really neat. I thought it was really helpful to have. Also, it looks really nice having all the different colors stacked up in here. But again, I want to thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again.